Well, what's going on, everybody? It's Heston and Pastor Tim again, finishing up the Alabama CPR. Not too many roll tides today.
Well, no, they were a great group of guys, and came ready to talk, and in a really good way.
Yeah.
And my take from this one was not a group of guys that had a history in planting or even a state fellowship that worked together in planting, but individual churches that were ready to investigate their own church's opportunity and maybe obligation to plant, and then network together to plant. It seems to be resonating in every state.
Yeah, what's different about this too is because of the change in the state where planting had almost become set aside because of population growth. But now with Space Force coming here, the government coming here, all the growth that's now coming back to Alabama, where a previously very churched, very Christianized place is now becoming very much a mission field.
Yeah, they said would they have more engineers here than they do waitresses.
Yeah, interesting.
That was fascinating. But the folks at Calvary Baptist here in Huntsville, awesome, great hosts, wonderful.
What about those cinnamon rolls? I mean, we struggle to get fed on these things, but those were okay.
Yeah, it's God's will food for sure.
Man.
But these guys were ready to reinvestigate planting all over again. Yeah. An area that needed to be planted, as you stated, because of the population growth here, and the needs obviously in the rest of the state. Was there 60 some counties in the state kind of willing to relook at again all the isms we discussed, again all the popular isms that are pretty much brought unnecessarily division in states, willing to put that on the table and do it in love, get over those hurdles and get back to what we can talk about, an efficiency of working together, of churches planting churches together. Is just super exciting.
Yeah, when they say, well, we should maybe let the Bible dictate what we separate over instead of just tradition. That was, I think, nailing it on the head. Yeah. I felt like this one was different because they all have their own life, but just the work that may be laid with church planting, some even in the room saying we're thinking about this very, very soon within the next couple months, but also the personal application of life on life. So again, disciple making, lending itself to church planting, the personal questions. I mean, raising children and how does this play out in my home before it even hits the church, before it hits the church plant.
That was a long, organic discussion today of, authentic disciple-making relationships domestically give birth to the same ecclesiastically, and then healthy churches plant more healthy churches, only in a networked fashion. That seems to be vibing a lot in every place, but today is just a lot more discussion on how do we reset that environment from the Holden to church to replanting. Was super exciting, and I think super helpful to everyone in the room. Yeah.
I think we're realizing that the Christian school is not going to raise my children. That there's got to be, and even just sitting down at a table and reading to your kids is not going to raise your children. It's going to be discipling your children.
Yeah.
And it's your Deuteronomy while you're sitting down, while you're rising up. And I think that was definitely part of the story.
Yeah. And again, coming out of this CPR, we're realizing this in almost all 15 that we've had so far is our plants that have been burdens in guys' hearts that they haven't felt comfortable bringing out. It's like coming out of the closet in a good way kind of thing. Like, yeah, I'm ready to go. I've actually talked to my pastor about doing this, and now in a networked way, they just get so fired up that they don't have to do it by themselves or just out of their church, but there's networked church in their state that can come together to help them do this more efficiently, whether in state or out of state, and out of their church. Like churches plant churches, people don't plant churches, and then just doing it together, and that we at Arch Ministries can come alongside from our local church in Mentor, Ohio, our local church in Kissimmee, Florida, bringing other churches together to get this done. It's just so exciting to see the joy on these guys' faces about not the possibility of them planting, but the probability of it, moving that needle in just a short amount of time is just so good, so fun for us to see.
Absolutely. And layering that, what it looks like from a sending church to a network church to the church itself, to then how we can come alongside. It's been a while since we've seen, it's been at least 3 CPR since we've seen tears. They didn't drip down the face, but they were in the eyes today, both of the desire to plant was being shared, as well as just the encouragement. That was the final thing the guys were saying, just the encouragement to talk about life.
Yep.
And I think it's so necessary. So we are heading back. You're heading to do a disciple making seminar this weekend. I'm heading back to Orlando tonight. And then we'll be up in Michigan doing a CPR in Wixom. And that will be coming up here at the beginning of May. And we'll send out information about that if we can. And anyway, yeah, if you don't make it to one of these, you're missing out, because it's been just a thrill. And look forward to having many more. Any other thoughts?
It's all good. Hopefully you guys in Michigan, if you see this, come out and join us on May 5th, Tuesday, First Baptist of Wixom, Michigan.
Let's do it. And we'll see you guys there. And thanks for your prayers. And we look forward to seeing what God will do through CPRs. Have a great day.